you're still in love, then nah. I don't think this video is for you. But if you're one of those people that will go like, if you see love here, then I'll probably be at the extreme of the other road, then this video is for you. Okay, first of all, I have been in a relationship. I've been in love for quite some time now. It's been quite a journey, especially from the perspective of a guy who actually never believed in love in the first place. I never thought of the thing of being in a relationship. I've never really sat down to think about it. I've heard people talk about it. I've heard people say a lot of things about it. I've heard people complaining in and out. And for somebody like me, then I would feel something like, what are these people talking about? Why would you want to, I don't want to use the harsh word, but why would you want to kill yourself together with another person and be accountable to another person even when you do not feel like? Phew. But over the past month, my worldview has actually changed a lot, and that's actually what I'm here to share with you, especially for those of us who do not believe in love. First, if you're one of those people who do not believe in love because probably they have been heartbroken before, I wouldn't say that I understand completely how you feel, but I really understand what heartbreak feels like, even though it's not coming from a place of relationship or love or marriage. Then secondly, if you are just indifferent, you've never had any relationship before and you have no interest in relationships before, then this is also for you, probably because you are scared of the thing called heartbreak. First, one analogy that I love so much that I used to make, and that's probably because I've actually experienced that, is the analogy of having an accident. Now, we know that accidents are kind of inevitable as we continue to live our life. So if somebody has an accident, a car accident or a plane crash, for instance, naturally it will create a sort of phobia in that person each time they are entering a vehicle. But would that be a reason for that person to say, nah, I'm not going to enter a vehicle again, or I'm not going to board a plane again? I don't think that would be a wise decision. I don't think that would be a good thing for that person to say. What do we normally do? We dust ourselves, even though we still have phobia for that thing, even though it still reminds us of that experience. We still man up and have the courage and overcome that by continuously boarding flights, continuously entering vehicles. And also for other set of people, I mean, if you are a good traveler, especially in the part of country where I am in Nigeria, sometimes you are traveling and along the way you see accidents, you see people that already had an accident. Now it doesn't cause you to stop, it doesn't cause you to say no, I'm not traveling again, I'm coming down, I'm stepping down from this vehicle immediately and I'm walking. It will sound crazy, it would be crazy, but that's exactly what a lot of people do in relationships. That's exactly what a lot of people do when it comes to love, marriage, relationship, and what have you. They hear stories of heartbreak. Guys hear stories of how ladies take advantage of guys and they'll be like, nah, I'm not going to try this ever again. And again, ladies, they also hear stories of how guys take advantage of ladies and do whatever they want with them, and they'll be like, no, I'm never going to give my heart to this thing called love and relationship. That's exactly the same thing that somebody that's in transit, seeing an accident and stepping down and deciding to walk. Because whether we believe it or not, there is this thing that comes with being in a relationship that you cannot experience as a single person. And unless you give yourself to that relationship, unless you give yourself and immerse yourself in that love, you probably never experience and relish that feeling. Yeah, and I hear that argument. I actually do not have to experience that feeling to be a human being. I actually do not have to have that feeling to become a human being or to be alive. It doesn't sustain me. Yeah, obviously, exactly, it doesn't sustain you, but you are missing a lot. So I'm saying this not to cajole you, not to over persuade you in giving love a chance, but if what is actually keeping you from finding love, if what is actually keeping you from giving love a chance is because of the fear of heartbreak or because of the fear of the past experience that you've had in the past, it's a good thing for you to be afraid. It's a good thing for you to be scared. But I mean, our motivational speakers, they tell us over and over again that courage isn't the absence of fear. I know that sounds weird, that may sound kind of cheesy, but it applies everywhere. It also applies applies in your love and your relationship and your marriage. You have to be courageous for you to give yourself to love, and you don't really have to be in love half-witted. If you're in love half-witted, then you will probably never get the full experience of someone that's in love. It will just be someone who say, okay, I want to swim and I want to enjoy swimming, but you're always at the bank of the river, you're always touching yourself at the pool. You would not have the kind of experience that the person that's risking it inside the water is having. It's also the same thing with love. It's also the same thing with relationships. So for whatever reason that it is that you have decided, no, I'm not going to fall in love, I'm not going to give myself to relationship, I'm not going to give myself to having another person in my life, I feel like you just have a little bit of a rethink to it, and you will enjoy it. Believe me when I say that. Now that's the end of this video, and if you watched up to this point and you kind of enjoyed this video, by any means, please do me a favor and hit that subscribe button, like this video, and probably share it to someone you know. Till I come your way again, just keep on loving. Thank you.